Developing tonight at 6, a drug bust on the east side results in one man's arrest and the seizure of drugs and weapons. According to the Bexar County Sheriff, deputies raided a house on the 1500 block of Gorman this morning. That's near the Frost Bank Center. Deputies say they discovered drugs and guns inside the home. KENS 5's Vanessa Croy was at the scene.
$500,000 worth of meth and heroin. That's what the sheriff says deputies found this morning in this east side home. The sheriff says they also found a stash of guns that he believes were stashed at this house to later be sold in Mexico. Neighbors say people were coming and going from this east side home at all hours, but the only people seen here today were Bexar County deputies. According to Sheriff Javier Salazar, deputies with the Organized Crime Unit raided the home off the 1500 block of Gorman Street. Inside, he says they found $500,000 worth of meth and heroin.
Either of these drugs is more than capable of causing a death. You start mixing them up and really bad things are going to happen.
The sheriff says they also found at least 7 guns stowed away in the attic.
There's a big market for American firearms in Mexico, and so that's my prevailing theory at this point anyway, as those guns were heading south. They were probably stockpiling them in the attic, and at some point they were going to be headed down.
One man was hauled off to jail and is now facing state drug charges, but he could be facing more. The sheriff tells us the suspect has also been on the feds' radar for some time.
Any amount of drugs that we're able to get off the street is a win for us, because that's literally that many lives saved.
The sheriff tells us the suspect is a citizen of Mexico and is now also facing a charge for illegal entry into the U.S. The sheriff says that the feds will most likely place a retainer on him while he's in the Bexar County Jail, and he'll later be transferred to ICE custody. Reporting on the east side, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5.